But we're talking with the big fella over here. Good to see you back for another season.
Yep.
And welcome back, man. Blake Nielsen here for his senior season. I know last year getting cut a little short, but how are you feeling coming into this season? I can only imagine that you're like super excited to get right back out on the court, but I don't want to make any assumptions. You know?
No, for sure. Just sitting out that long, luckily I have been pretty injury free until that moment last year, and so was really excited for last year. We had a great team and they accomplished great things, but it was definitely sad to have that opportunity taken away, but that means I get another year here, which I've really loved being here on campus. Super excited to just be back on a court. When stuff like that gets taken away from you, it makes you cherish, just being healthy and being able to be on a basketball court. So
definitely.
I think it was a good thing for me to learn. You obviously don't ever want anything like that to happen, but it's a good learning moment.
I'm glad that you were able to take it like that, though. I can understand how it is to have like your pride and joy taken away from you, and while you have to sit and watch the season, especially as one of these captains of the team, and kind of try to be able to help lead when you're not able to actually help be in the ruckus itself.
No, definitely.
But for you to be able to have that type of outlook on everything, just very mature, and I would imagine it's that's just like the mindset that you always have when you try to approach things.
100%. You got to just try and keep that mindset, I think, because stuff doesn't always go your way on a basketball court, in other forms of life, but just trying to learn from it and take lessons. So those have been the main things.
Well, I wish you could have had a complete senior season last year, but I mean, we are definitely happy to have you back, and we know that you're going to be a big focus point for this squad, and a lot of the success does lie with you. How does that make you feel coming into the season? Does it add any extra pressure, especially coming off of the injury?
No, I don't think so. Just, excited to be healthy, and we've got a really good team. There's definitely, I don't think there's too much pressure on me. I think it's just if we can figure it out as a group and find the best way we can play together and beat as many of these other teams. So I'm really excited about our roster. But definitely I'm excited to be part of it. But not too much pressure on just me. That's a good part about playing basketball and having teammates out there, so you have other people to rely on.
Let me ask you, Blake, you talk about the team, a lot of the starters coming back from last season, but a lot of the depth that's been added to this team is rather new. How are the new guys kind of gelling with the team from what you can see, since you've pretty much been here the entire time?
I think it's been really good so far. Obviously, we got to move in a week early this year, which has been nice to just be around each other. Guys have played pickup a couple times and just kind of gotten to know each other, but these guys seem really cool, and if we can kind of gel early on, it'll help all the stuff on the court, because when you're connected off the court, I do think that will carry over. So it's been good so far, and I'm excited to continue to get to know all these guys.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Gavino was your roommate for the longest time, so how is it for you?
Is.
Still your roommate now that he's the graduate assistant?
Yeah,
so you guys get to have that partnership and still living together now?
Exactly.
How do you think that's going to help you this season, knowing that he's still going to be around the basketball, even though he's not your teammate this year, you guys are still on the same team?
No, definitely. I think that was probably one of the saddest things last year, was realizing I wasn't able to play with him for that. We had played those previous 3 years together. But he ended up having a great year, and it was really cool watching him do everything he accomplished. But super happy to have him back. He's very intelligent, sees the game very well, but just a really good friend as well. So
that's why I thought you guys are close.
A friend and have him there. Don't have to get a new roommate.
Don't have to get a new roommate. Don't have to get adjusted to somebody else.
Exactly.
You're speaking life lessons right there, man.
I know I can live with him and enjoy that. So it's really cool to have him back, and I think it'll be really beneficial for everyone in this program to have him around here, from coaches to younger players. I think he's got a lot to help with, and so really valuable acquisition there.
How are the guys when it comes to the video games this year? You guys playing anything big?
G and I we were playing some Fortnite last night.
Okay, nice.
We'll play a little bit of 2K. We honestly find out most of those things on the road, because it's more like you've got a little bit more dead time where you're not doing much. So we'll be like, hey, we've got a PlayStation in room, whatever.
Nice.
And guys, pull up and let's play. So I think we'll figure some of that out in the near future. But
Man.
I definitely beat G in 2K right now for sure. That's why it's easy.
I was like, well, I'm still waiting for the new one to drop,
Yeah, new 2K. Yeah. No, definitely. The boys love that new college football game as well. So
I would imagine so.
They don't mind that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not very good at it. I've lost my touch, man. I mean, 20 years ago, maybe, but now it's like you guys are just too good now.
Well, I swear, because everyone who's younger than me is so much better at video games than me.
Does that feel a little bit awkward, being like the old man now compared to all the young faces? That used to be you.
That used to be me, for sure. And I think when I was like a freshman the older guys on the team look like grown men.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't look like that as much, but it's like
don't undersell the facial hair,
the
man.
beard's coming in a little bit. But it is, really funny. And just, I haven't really looked at it like that, but one of them, like, called me Unk the other day.
He called you Unk?
And I was just like,
you're not
I'm
Unk level yet,
22.
are you?
Like, there's
no.
no way, but it was pretty funny. And yeah, I said to George the other day that it was my 5th year in college, and he was like, damn. So it was pretty funny that he was, pretty shocked. But no, it has gone by so fast. Like, when they say that, it really does. And so I don't feel old at all. I still feel like that 18-year-old kid just coming to campus for the first time.
I can see the exuberance on your face still. It's just like, oh man, it's still fresh. It's still new. 100%. It's always great. Yeah. I know you're extremely happy to be back, and I know we're extremely happy to have you back as well. When it comes to to what happened last season, up and down with the way this team, you guys are traveling to Canada this year. How important is that going to be to kind of just set the tone as you guys get ready for the season?
Yeah, really big. I think those games are huge because they're normally teams that are making the D2 tournament, the national tournament. So if you add a couple of wins against those teams, it really helps your resume at the end of the year. But also, as you're saying, a tone setter, just to make sure you start the season off in a good way. It's awesome that we get to go there. I went there 2 years ago with the team.
That's
and
right.
That was really good fun. So going back, playing 2 of the same 3 teams, and hopefully, coming out of there with the 3 wins, and that would be an awesome way to start the season. So,
is it all about the basketball, or is there anything else that you're looking forward to seeing while you go back for the second time that you might have missed out the first time?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We didn't really go to the city of Vancouver. We're a little further out, so that would be cool. We did. Coach got us to go up a sky lift, and we got to go to the top of a mountain, and that was a pretty cool view of the city. And there was a couple bears that were on there, so that'd be cool if we could do something like that again. But yeah, I'm easy with whatever.
Nice. I'm thinking they're going to give me your final question here, but let me ask you, man. I mean, this is going to be your final season. Looking back throughout your career so far, I know it's not all written and done just yet. But what has kind of stood out to you, maybe that might not happen on the court, but maybe something that happened in the classroom, and how St. Edward's has kind of got you prepared to get ready for the next level after you complete your studies and your basketball career here?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's just the relationships I've been able to build with so many people here on campus. This was my first time living properly away from home, and that's a challenge in itself. And I think from professors to people in the administrators and ADs and all those people have just been really good at checking in on me, especially over this last year, but throughout our whole relationship of these 5 years I've been here. And so I think that's just been really cool, and those relationships have benefited me a lot and helped me be away from home and deal with all those things. So I think that's what's been probably the best part that I've taken from St. Ed's, are those relationships that I've been able to build.
Yeah, it's one of those campuses that tends to be kind of big but feel really small.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely a lovely campus and everything, but it is a small, tight-knit community, and so you do need to have a good circle and rely on those people, but I have been very lucky to have those people around me here. So.
Hey, man, well, we've been lucky to have you here, and you brought a lot of joy, not just on the court, but to the people that you interact with, Everybody's saying you're cool and everything.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
I
must be fooling them. So.
No, man, you're a great guy, man.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. Good speaking with you.
Good speaking with you as well. Yep. Blake Nielsen, once again, everybody.